When Charlie first came out, I got her to 1,000 trophies in just one day because she's just that broken. She's dominating ladder in every single game mode. I've mastered all of these brawlers and Charlie will be my 18th mastery. We will get to 20 masteries by the new year, I promise. So check out all of my other mastery videos to follow my journey in getting every single mastery in Brawl Stars. Let's get her amazing title and my 18th mastery together. Before we get into it, I want to mention my $1,000 Brawl Stars tournament that I'm hosting on repeat.gg. It's super easy and fun because you don't have to find a team or wait for a certain time. You just start grinding trophies and your progress will automatically be tracked by repeat.gg. Your scoring will be based on your trophy range and how many trophies you've gained. You can join the tournament by signing up at repeat.gg. It's free for anyone to join. Just go to the website, sign up, link your Brawl Stars account with Supercell ID, and register for the $1,000 Ashlyn S Cup. Repeat.gg is owned by PlayStation, so you know you can trust them. My tournament starts on the 14th of December and runs until the 21st. And if you missed it, don't worry, there's lots of other tournaments to join. For example, a 2-hour Power League Rush tournaments that track your win streaks. And they even have tournaments for other games like Rocket League and Fortnite. Repeat.gg has given over $80,000 per month across all their games. Whenever you gain points, you can redeem them for all sorts of gift cards. You can join multiple tournaments at once, so let's start grinding. Thanks to Repeat.gg for sponsoring this video and allowing me to host this tournament for you guys. For more information and links to join my tournament, check out the description below. Charlie has absolutely broken the game the past month. I played her in Knockout, Brawl Ball, Hot Zone, and lots of Heist because once she's on that Heist safe, there's no stopping her. She's gonna be the one stopping you. Starting off at Silver 3, and like I mentioned, my Charlie is already at over 1,000 trophies. We're playing on Heist Kaboom Canyon, my favorite game mode right now. It's just easy trophies and easy mastery. I've got Riot and OG on my team for these first few games. This game started off pretty bad for us. The enemy completely destroyed all three of us and they do a crazy amount of damage. They've got Colt, Colette, and Nani who all do really good damage. They got our safe down to 25%. I could have just left the Colette here, but I couldn't remember whether she had her super in hypercharge because if she did, she could have easily destroyed our safe on her own in less than 5 seconds. So I waited around to kill her and prioritize some positioning. Riot got a super and hypercharge and I spawned my spiders and this Colt cannot do anything about it. I'm just going straight for their safe. Our Chuck is popping off too. This comp is literally just so toxic. Most of these games, I'm just running up and not caring too much about the enemy because either way, they have to come back for me since I do so much damage. My spiders kept me alive so many times against this Bang because he doesn't have pierce damage. My spiders just block everything. The Jessie did pinch me, but I think I could have stayed alive for a while there. When I respawned, I put the Jessie in a cocoon. Since she doesn't have her turret, she's not gonna do enough damage on the safe. I mean, my team destroyed the safe anyways. One more Heist game and I got to rank 31. Then it's time to play some Knockout. The thing about Knockout and Charlie is that in most maps, there's going to be a thrower and Charlie is pretty weak against throwers since she's extremely squishy. And they can reach her, but she cannot reach them. Even if you put down your spiders, all they need is one shot to take them out. I've got Tylo on my team playing Hank, which counters throwers. He can easily use his bubble to scare them off the walls, so it worked out pretty well. We've also got Counter on the Tick, the most annoying knockout brawler in my opinion. This Gray, again, doesn't have pierce damage, which basically means his shots can only hit one target at a time, which makes dealing with these spiders super hard for him. If I really wanted to, I can just spawn more spiders and walk straight up to him and kill him so easily. But I also wasn't sure where the Edgar was and I did not want to get jumped on by him. Edgar's only an issue to Charlie if you don't have your super, but once I get my super, I can just cocoon him to get away and get an easy kill on him with my teammates. Yeah, it was pretty easy, star player after star player with Charlie, which means extra mastery points. Alright, now I'm super close to gold 1. We're switching it up to Brawl Ball on Super Beach. We have Juan Carlos here, who's also going to be playing in my tournament. He loves the tournaments on repeat.gg. I think he enters like all of them. So here's a pro player that can probably vouch for this tourney. I honestly don't like this map too much for Charlie because throwers are super popular here, and like I mentioned, Charlie's a little weak against them. But we have Juan on Dynamite to help with that, and OG on the front to break open some walls. The cool thing about Charlie's main attack is that even if you initially miss your shot, you still have the possibility of hitting someone on the way back. Sometimes it's just about getting those angles. Her hypercharge is also very interesting because even if you miss your hypercharge super on someone, it still spawns little spiders. If you're running the gadget charge gear, you'll have 4 spider gadgets, and with her hypercharge super, you get 3 more spiders. So that's at least 5 spider gadgets and at least 15 individual spiders spawning in a single game. No one can tell me that's not insane. That brings us to Gold 1 on Charlie. I get to collect this cute Charlie pin to add to my collection. Now, I took a long break from playing Charlie because I was at the Brawl Stars World Finals in Sweden. I got to meet a bunch of people, including Paula again. It was my 3rd time meeting her. She's so sweet. World Finals was really fun. I got to do my Shiba Nita cosplay with this huge Bruce bear, and I got so much exclusive merch. When I got back, the double mastery event was on. It doesn't give you more mastery points per day. The cap is still 6,000 points per day, but it does give you the mastery points so much faster. We're playing my Charlie on Heist, Hot Potato. I also finally unlocked her Rosie Charlie skin from the Brawl Pass. Heist was just Charlie everywhere. Every single game. I bet my teammates were not having fun at all. Honestly, I was just pressing auto aim majority of the time. Our team comp does so much damage, so we rarely had to defend with this comp. Charlie, Grom, 8-Bit, especially with this damage boosting turret, we do so much damage. Also, there's 2 bulls in this game, and maybe that would have been difficult for any other comp, but with Charlie, this game was too easy. I'm at rank 32 now, and I'm getting so many mastery points. I really hope they do this mastery event again because getting masteries is so freaking easy with this. Playing with Sans on this map was so funny because I did not realize every single game, all he did was run up and hit the enemy safe, ignoring every brawler, not even for a second thinking about defense. And it was because he wanted star player. In Heist, you get star player mostly for the damage done on the save. He's also grinding masteries and trying to get every single mastery in the game. So he was trying to get the most damage on save, while OG and I dealt with defending most of the time. So smart, I should have done that. You can see he goes like 0 and 0 most games, and he does the least amount of damage to the enemies, but because he does the most amount of damage to the safe, he gets star player and the extra mastery points. Charlie's best mode definitely is Heist. You use your spiders to win lane, you use them again to do damage to the enemy safe, you cocoon anyone that gets in your way, and you just stand on top of your safe and just auto aim. Even with the recent nerfs to Charlie, her shots are a little slower and her spiders have a little less health and do a little less damage, but she can still take out the Heist safe on her own in about just 20 seconds. I got rank 33 on Charlie and so close to gold 2. Whenever you're going up against another Charlie in a 1v1, don't be the first to spawn your spiders. The spiders' health decays over time, so it's better to wait for the other Charlie to spawn her spiders first and walk towards you. Once she's close enough, you spawn your spiders and your spiders will have higher HP than the other Charlies because they've had more time to lose their health. Then just go crazy with auto aim. Okay, now we're at gold 2. So freaking fast. I get to unlock the Charlie spider player icon. I'm not too sure when I'll ever get to use it, but it's nice to have. We played a little bit of Brawl Ball on deadly deflections. Second was popping off on the dynamite, and we had some pretty good teamwork. Some more easy games. I'm getting really close to rank 34, but before we get there, we're switching to Hot Zone, dueling beetles. When you have your super as Charlie, you become such a threat because everyone is so afraid of getting cocooned. Trust me, I am too. Here I'm standing in the zone and I'm not doing much at all, and the enemy team is so scared to just move up because none of them want to get cocooned, so there's not much they can do. I think in this situation, as the enemy team, the only thing you can do is move up anyways and try your best to dodge the Charlie super. Honestly, just accept your defeat if you do get cocooned. But if your teammate gets cocooned by Charlie, make sure to let them out. I see way too many people just ignore the cocoon. Yes, the health decays over time, but sitting there until it does is so frustrating. Even if you know your teammate will just die as soon as they're out of the cocoon, just hit it. It'll lessen the time for them to respawn and actually be able to play the game. Chuck just dominates in Hot Zone in most maps when he has his pole set up, and Charlie does a really good job at stopping him in his tracks when she has her super. But Chuck still charges his super when he's in the cocoon, so as soon as he's let out, he's most likely going to have his super again and be able to use it right away. So that's something you really have to be careful of with Chuck. I got rank 34 on Charlie. Could this be my first rank 35? Let's see. Getting from gold 2 to gold 3 was the easiest thing ever because of Charlie and the Mastery Madness double XP event. I felt like I was cheating. I saw so many people give up in these hot zone maps. I don't blame them at all. And I apologize to anyone I played against during this push, but I just really wanted to finish my Charlie mastery. After playing hot zone and for my final few games until mastering Charlie, I went back to knockout on Gold Arm Gulch. I didn't quite get to rank 35. You only get 3 trophies per win, and I was insanely close to mastering her, and I'm not getting any extra mastery points past a max mount, so I spent my time getting another mastery on a different brawler. So there we go. I hit Gold 3 and mastered Charlie. I get to unlock the amazing player title. I've got 18 masteries now. Any guesses on my next mastery? Again, make sure to check out my tournament on repeat.gg. The links to join are in the description. See you there.